Well, the war in Ukraine is fought between Ukrainian soldiers and Russian troops. There are no Western boots on the ground, but almost every bullet, every artillery shell, every bomb and every missile which is fired by Ukrainians have been provided by the West. Russia has repeatedly questioned this. It has accused the West of fueling the war. US is at the forefront, pumping in billions of dollars worth of weaponry to the Ukrainians. The reasons for Biden's benevolence is an open secret. But now Moscow is raising the bar. It has directly questioned the White House. Russia started its mission back in 2022. Since then, scores of countries have been at the forefront to provide to Kyiv, but in the form of providing arms and ammunition, missiles, training Ukraine's military personnel, or even putting sanctions on Moscow. And one of the most vocal countries to voice their opinion on the Russian aggression is the US. The US has provided Ukraine with aid worth in billions, from the Patriot air defense to Mi-17 helicopters to artillery and tanks. All of these have been provided to Ukraine to defend its borders.
The United States is going to continue to support Ukraine, help give them things that they need to better defend themselves.
You just heard John Kirby, the U.S. National Security Council spokesperson, reiterate U.S. stand on how Ukraine should use their weapons. And while Biden has vowed to keep backing Zelensky, questions have been raised over America's aid Ukraine. And in the latest, a huge dam in the Russian-controlled area of southern Ukraine had been destroyed, unleashing a flood of water. The dam we are talking about is Kakhovka Dam in the occupied region of Kherson. Ukraine and Russia quickly traded blame for the blast that has now put thousands of people at risk. But we still don't know who is responsible for the attack. Against the backdrop of the recent attack, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Kharkova posed a direct question to the US. She says, the US authorities must give a concrete answer as to whether or not they know how American weapons are being used on the territory of Ukraine. She pointed to a statement made last December by Ukrainian General Andrei Kovalchuk in an interview with the Washington Post. In the interview, the Ukrainian general said, on one occasion, as Ukrainian forces plotted a counteroffensive in Kherson region, they conducted a test strike using an American-provided HIMARS pocket launcher to puncture 3 holes in one of the floodgates of Kakhovka Dam. The general who led the Kherson offensive wanted to see if the water level of the Dnieper River could be raised enough to stymie Russian crossings, but not flood nearby villages.